This is how your skin should look like. Very glowy, as you can see. I'm glowy already, but still, it should be moisturized before doing your makeup. First of all, we're gonna do primer. Makes my skin look like a filter, almost. Almost, yeah, like filters on better choice. So I applied this on the areas where I have big opened pores. On the opposite direction, I don't like it because so the product can get inside the pores and then it can like fill in the pore hole, if that makes sense. Do it on my cheeks because that's where I have the biggest pores, and then I do it on like this part of my forehead. And foundation without this, it looks very disgusting. Goes up it. So my dirty makeup chamite is because I have to take a photo later. I have this makeup podcast coming out on BBS radio with the producer from BBS. She invited me to talk on this about makeup. It was like really fun, even though we did it like virtually. We know WhatsApp na call baby, and we probably record baby, but it was really fun. I love talking about makeup and like about things that I love doing. Yeah, that's why I have to take a photo because she's gonna put it on the cover, I think. As you can see, my skin gamche, it looks like filter now. Looks very blurred out. I just use it to make my brows like a shade lighter and give off that soft look. It goes well with soft features. As you can see, my facial features are all very soft. Like there's nothing strong going on my face. So I'm gonna use this to draw my tail because my brow tail is non-existent. So I do the bottom line first, like maulugi, and then I go for the top, and then angle down. So you just like, it's very easy. So you just draw a point here where you want your arc to be, and then you just draw a point here where you want the tail to end, and then ani line ni connect beta at an angle, whatever angle you'd like let's see, straight beberu or makata beberu, and look at it. Brow tail is sharp. Then front nade, I like to go in and do strokes upward bit. It looks more hair-like and realistic. So I just take this and then I carve my brows. Then we're gonna put concealer over here as well. My skin I think irritated yes, that's why. Over here as well. Then you can blend the concealer and just brush it downwards. And if you're doing the upper side, just brush it upwards. Look at this, guys. My brows are literally perfect. That's how you want your brows. But it all depends on the look, as I always say. Over blockage. Sometimes what I do is this brow pencil, this brow brush already has like a bit of concealer product on it. So aniki and the top part not so concealer no blend jumba na. Now we're gonna take our damp beauty sponge, beauty blender, whatever you wanna call it, and then blend the rest of the concealer that you lumitasu. Then blend any eyebrow part near my concealer this year because that's it. We just used the brush to blend out the concealer, but any brush kit, it leaves brush strokes sometimes, so I'm gonna go in with the sponge to actually like blend it. So I just pump it onto my hand and then I rub it with my finger. Mush. This is one trick that I recently learned and it works really well. I don't know. I was actually skeptical about this trick before I tried, and then after trying, I would say that I'm addicted to it right now. You warm it up with your finger and then you just like put it onto your cheeks first, because finger no first and then but it picks up a lot of product and then you don't want it to like be cakey, so your cheeks on your face has the most surface area and bindigi. And look at the shade match, yalla. It literally looks like my skin, but better. And then like it's not too heavy also, it was light but feel well nice skin now. And that's what I love about it. Look at that. And then the other thing, like I put 2 pumps of the foundation because I don't want it to be like too high coverage, and the coverage is like buildable, so coverage high you can just like first and then blend it out and then put another layer, swipe it across and then blend it again with the beauty sponge. It's gonna give you a beautiful finish with beautiful coverage. Inside of the nose now. Sometimes when I directly go in with sponge or directly on your face, go and pump it a little, or even be majorous application, some part nani mom be the, especially when I have like dry patches like right now, the product clings onto that. If I have a lot of it once nara lash roads and clean bit miss any dry patches go, and it looks very ugly. Then now we're gonna take the remaining product because we don't want to waste anything much. Sponge look, make your hand clean, and then now you blend it. Where's my mirror? Then you blend it. A lesson to you guys: if you guys are going to use retinol or retinol, those very strong active ingredients, just be careful not to use it like every single day. This is the base. Oh my god, look at this. It's so flawless. Even if my skin is compromised right now over here, like you can see on the patch, you can see that there's like a dry patch over here. That's because my skin is flaking off, like it's burned. So but still then my base looks absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna go in with the contour because my face is looking like a white canvas. The base is not powdered yet right now, like it's not set, so I'm gonna go in with like cream and liquid products first. And the jawline can just do like this right here as well, just like where the natural shadow falls on them. Is natural shadow, there's like two part now, so I'm just gonna do like this. And then the reason that I'm using this like grayish brown contour stick is because it's closest to our natural and shadow face nalu shadow naturally kasum bityo ani color. It's not brown, it's actually like grayish brown if you pay attention to it. So this is like the closest to natural shadow. Then I'm gonna go in with the same beauty sponge and blend it. You can see how that gives me like the most natural any face contour. Look at that. It doesn't even look like it did contour to me. Looks very natural, no? Then and if me this you face to face with Honria in real life, it won't look like a harsh, you know, like line on your cheekbone. It's gonna look very natural. And look at my forehead. It's perfectly contoured. And it doesn't even look any contoured more, but if I didn't put that contour, it would look plain, like without any dimension. In makeup nadi, we want to focus on adding so much dimension to our face so that our face looks as 3D as possible, because without makeup it naturally looks very 3D because of all the shadows and dark circles and some disukira. It makes our face pop and look 3D, but once we apply like foundation or like concealer and stuff like that, it makes our face look flat, and we want to bring that dimension back into our face. This is how my face looks with contour. Very natural, but contour but it gives that subtle dimension. Oh, and recently I've been starting to put contour because my eyes are a bit droopy, not gonna lie. So yeah, and then also over here so that shadow create, baby. You can already see it. Look, I'm gonna blend it upwards because we drew it upwards, man. Like this. Comes difference to me. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like after a while of doing makeup, you can see even the smallest of any difference. This is my go-to shade though. It's like a peachy muted pink. And this one I like to apply my blush right in the center of my face. And the mom's face too with the most, so that's where I like to apply my blush. If I apply my blush over here, it makes my face appear longer. So I'm gonna apply it over here where there's more surface area, just to balance it all out. Try to keep it in the center more. It's like we're trying to focus over here. Then you can blend the chikagi parts, so it doesn't look harsh. Just like this. Now my face looks shorter. I don't know what kind of makeup I'm going for. Oh my god, look at this color. I love this color. It looks so natural, dame. And I'm gonna put it on my eyelid as well, because why not? Then I tend to blend it outwards. Eyelid and into my temple over here, and then chin highlight a little bit on the forehead, and then I want my cheeks to pop a bit more. Like this is giving natural, dewy. I love that, but I want it to be a bit more strong. So notice how I applied only a small drop of this, because it's more pigmented. So any blush layer build there, it gives a very beautiful dimension. Oh my god, look at this side of my face. Sun-kissed apple cheeks. Looks very cute. First I'm gonna go with this light pink, baby pink. I have hit pan on this one. Okay. All of the eyelid extended a bit. Then I'm gonna use this darker pink. It has some shimmer to it. And I really love how my base is dewy, but it's like not that dewy to the point where it looks like I'm sweating. And I usually make my base very matte, but I'm just gonna keep my cheeks I'm just gonna keep it as it is because I love the glow of the on the nose area now. And then my forehead. You can see my cheeks are still glowy. Still has that glow. But other parts of my face, it's like matte. I'm just gonna take the most grayish dummy. Naturally I have this C shape over here, so I'm just like enhancing it, and it instantly brings my nose bridge forward. Going down the tip of my nose. You want to check from the sides, like if there are any harsh lines, especially if you're going out and meeting people. If you're just like filming a video, it's like one perspective, so it doesn't really matter. But when you're going outside and meeting people in real life, they're gonna notice, like when you turn to the side, if there's a very harsh line going down your nose. Brush it outwards, just like this. Then we're gonna go for the white powder, and now I'm gonna use the same contour brush that I used. Just gonna put it over here. Like contour alone, it doesn't make that much of a difference, like as you might have seen already. So the main thing with contour and highlight is to bring contrast, like this. Now you can see this defined contour because of the white highlighter that I used. And now I'm gonna go in with the same white powder and kind of like conceal my under eyes. What I like to do with any powder highlight, not with any concealer, liquid concealer, I don't like it as much. I do mostly with powder and highlighter. And look at the difference. Dense brush, I pack it under my eyes first, and then I blend it down my nose, then into the blush, outer corner. Anyway, remember we're still keeping the cheeks glowy, so we don't want to add this powder over here. Then I like to go in over here in the middle of my forehead, on my chin, around my mouth, then over here. Smile line skin though. Like that, I was gonna moisturize my lips before doing all my makeup, so that by the time I apply my lip product, it would be ready. I'm just gonna use this dark brown shade over here. We're gonna try to keep it close to the lash line. We're trying to close the gap between our brows and our eyes. I'm gonna use the darkest shade with this kind of brush. It's like a brow liner actually. Just draw a line over here. Start from the middle of your pupil and then go to the end where your eye thing ends. I don't even know how to explain it, but just like this. And if it gets messy, as I always say, do not worry. We can always clean it up afterwards. You just have to imagine a triangle. So it goes like this, this, and this, but then you extend it over here. We're gonna go in with the same powder highlighter, the white one, and then clean this up and make it very sharp and crisp. You just wanna erase the parts that we don't need. And we're gonna take this brush from earlier, and we have this product already on this brush, so we're just gonna draw the Aegyosal. So the way we want to clean this up is to first take this matte powder highlighter and then go underneath and erase all the lines that we don't need. If your Aegyosal line is going too low, it's gonna look like you got dark circles. I'm gonna take this grayish side. So I'm going in with the same grayish pen with the Aegyosal, just on the triangle that we created earlier on, like this part. Now we're gonna do our eyeliner. Just gonna do my inner corners first. Then we're gonna do the outer wing. I think I should make my eyeliner a bit upwards because it's drooping my eyes even more, right? I'm going to draw a bit of a wing upwards. For the lashes, I'm gonna be using these magnetic lashes. These are very convenient to put on. So it has this magnetic liquid eyeliner that you first have to apply on your eyelids, and then you take whichever pair of lash you want and then just put it on top. So this has magnet and the lash also has magnet, so magnet and magnet, it sticks together. So I've already drawn my eyeliner. I'm just gonna draw the magnetic eyeliner on top of it. So while we let it dry, we're gonna do our highlighter. So I'm just gonna take the highlighter from this palette, my nose, the bridge of my nose, and then on my inner corner, and on my brow bone. Just blend it with your finger. And I almost forgot on my Aegyosal as well. Now I'm gonna take a pair of lashes, whichever one I'd like. Let me try another pair. This one is like the heaviest. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Porefessional. I'm just gonna take this brow pencil and then wipe off. I'm just gonna line my lips. And then blend it out a bit with my finger. Even when I'm intending to do my makeup very light, I always end up with a full face. And then last but not least, I like to go in with my One Size setting spray. This is very good, like it holds my makeup all day long. Even when I'm sweating, this makeup spray helps to keep my makeup in place. So yeah, this is the final look. What do you guys think? I'm not really happy with my end result because I didn't want to do this makeup look at all. Like, this was the last thing that I wanted to do, but then I did it anyways, and here we are.